Nobody gets rich by accident. They get rich by following rules most people ignore for decades. This is uncomfortable to hear because it removes luck from the equation. It means wealth isn't something that randomly happens to other people. It's something built slowly, deliberately, and often quietly. Every time you see someone who looks like they made it overnight, you're seeing the final frame of a very long movie. Years of invisible decisions. Years of discipline without applause. Years of choosing progress over comfort. Most people don't fail financially because they lack intelligence. They fail because they lack patience. They want results before the rules have time to work. Wealth is not dramatic. It doesn't announce itself early. It grows in silence while everyone else is distracted. The biggest lie people believe is that money comes from a single big move. One perfect investment. One lucky business idea. One sudden promotion. But wealth is rarely created by one decision. It's created by thousands of small decisions made consistently over time. And the people who get rich understand something most people never fully accept. Money is a system, not an event. The first rule wealthy people follow is simple, but ignored by almost everyone. They pay themselves first. Most people treat saving and investing as optional. They wait until the end of the month and hope there's something left. There never is. Life expands to consume whatever money you allow it to touch. Bills grow. Spending habits creep upward. New necessities appear. Wealthy people flip the equation. They invest first, automatically, before emotions get involved. They remove choice from the process. What's left is what they live on. This isn't about earning more. It's about deciding who gets paid first. Your future or your present. Most people choose the present. The wealthy choose the future again and again for years. The second rule is even harder to accept. Income alone will not make you rich. A paycheck is linear. You trade time for money. When the time stops, so does the income. Wealthy people focus on skills at scale. Skills that don't depend entirely on hours. What? Skills that compound over time. Skills that create leverage. Sales. Investing. Building. Systems. Writing. Technology. Ownership. These skills grow faster than salaries ever will. That's why two people can earn the same income for decades and end up in completely different financial positions. One relies only on income. The other builds his assets, leverage on top of it. The wealthy don't ask, how do I earn more? They ask, how do I stop trading time for money? Another rule most people misunderstand is debt. Most people use debt emotionally to feel successful, to look rich, to upgrade their lifestyle before they can afford it. The wealthy use debt strategically. They borrow only when it helps them acquire something that produces income or long-term value. They understand a simple principle. If it doesn't pay you back, it's not helping you. Debt magnifies behavior. Used recklessly, it accelerates failure. Used wisely, it accelerates growth. This is why rich people can carry large amounts of debt without fear, because the debt is backed by cash-flowing assets. Meanwhile, others feel trapped by much smaller amounts of debt, because theirs only takes money out, never puts money back in. Another rule wealthy people follow is patience with time. Most people wait for the perfect moment to start, the perfect market, the perfect opportunity. the perfect conditions. The wealthy start early and stay consistent. They understand that time is the most powerful force in finance. More powerful than intelligence. More powerful than timing. Compounding rewards those who begin early and punish those who delay. Missing the first 10 years of investing does more damage than making a few bad decisions later. And no strategy can fully recover lost time. This is why wealthy people don't obsess over daily market movements. They're playing a different game. A lone hair game. They know wealth isn't built in months. It's built in decades. Another uncomfortable rule is lifestyle control. Most people raise their spending the moment their income increases. New car, better apartment, more subscriptions, more convenience. From the outside, it looks like success. From the inside, it creates pressure. The wealthy delay lifestyle upgrades longer than feels comfortable. They let assets grow faster than expenses. They don't rush to prove anything. They understand that looking rich and being rich are opposites. One consumes money. The other protects it. True wealth is invisible for a long time. It's saying no when you could say yes. It's living below your means while everyone assumes you're capable of more. It's choosing freedom later over validation now. Another rule most people ignore is emotional control. Money is emotional for most people. Fear drives decisions. Greed clouds judgment. Panic causes mistakes. The wealthy build systems to protect themselves from their own emotions. Automation. Long-term plans. Rules they don't break when things feel uncomfortable. They know emotions are expensive. And discipline is profitable. They don't chase trends. They don't panic during downturns. They don't celebrate too early during booms. They stick to their process. This is why wealth looks boring up close. There are no dramatic moves. No constant excitement. No daily adrenaline. Just consistency. Another ignored rule is ownership. Most people spend their lives renting everything. Their homes, their time, their attention. The wealthy prioritize owning productive assets, businesses, stocks, real estate, intellectual property. Ownership creates income without constant effort. It creates freedom. It creates options. You don't need to own everything. But you need to own something that works while you don't. And perhaps the most difficult rule of all is delayed gratification. We live in a world designed to make spending easy and patience painful. One-click purchases, instant entertainment, immediate validation. The wealthy resist this longer than most people can tolerate. They understand that short-term pleasure is expensive and long-term thinking is rare. They delay rewards, not because they hate enjoyment, but because they value freedom more. Freedom from stress, freedom from paycheck anxiety, freedom from debt-driven decisions. This is what people misunderstand about wealth. It's not about luxury. It's about control. Control over time, control over choices, control over your future. Nobody gets rich by accident. They get rich by following rules that feel boring, restrictive, and unnecessary until one day those rules compound into freedom. While others wait for motivation, they rely on systems. While others chase shortcuts, they trust time. While others can sue, they be. And by the time wealth becomes visible, the work has already been done. The rules never changed, only the willingness to follow them.